I suppose you've earned these. Hundreds of years of... Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right?
Always encouraging to see. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I just can't seem to tear myself away. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Bremer, Daedric, not even Farming. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience. But can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka. And yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work. Hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow me to clarify this. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the city. More importantly, I'd like to know why. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. All you need to know is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization. They have clashed with the Aldmeri Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here. And then, now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately. The situation here at your college is of dire importance. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not. You must understand, the Sijic Order does not... My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. I presume you refer to Ankano's distaste. The Tholmor see our Order as a threat because we have power, and we will not allow... I assure you that we mean you no harm. As you may have learned, this object, the world is not ready for it. If it remains here, indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath. But I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my Order. But I will offer this. Seek out... His perception may be more coherent than ours. I am unsure. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help. But now, I'm afraid I must leave you. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
Well, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
What you learn here will last you a life. Has Tofdir been telling stories again? Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed. Now, if you'll excuse me.
The college will be here for you no matter what. We always look after our own. Well now, my goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello. Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful. I have no idea. The Isle of Artaeum, and yet now, if nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Sijics have only ever dealt with... Well, I suppose he wouldn't. It was all before my time, you understand. He was a brilliant student, an accomplished wizard. But I think he became too focused on just how much power he could acquire. That's what led to the accident.
perseverance will only lead to disappointment. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter. I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. Indeed. And so you have come looking, though you do not know why. Like others before you, you blindly follow a path to your own destruction. The Thalmor came seeking answers as well, unaware they will be his undoing. Your path now follows his, though you will arrive too late. The one who calls himself Ankano. He seeks information about the Eye, but what he will find shall be quite different. His path will cross yours in time, but first you must find that which you need. You and those aiding you wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime.
Can you possibly help
It's no
Cesaro?
secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim... Really? And what might... I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff. And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned this... I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow a most impressive attitude. Keep something as specific and ancient as the staff. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven... This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you.